This gradient transition looked like it took hours, but the secret is this effect is really just 3 layers stacked on top of each other. Base 44, Wix Studio, and all the biggest studios are using it. And once you see it broken down, you'll notice how easy it is. It all starts with a depth map. Most people skip this completely, which is exactly why their transition looks flat. We have 2 main options. We can use websites like Hugging Face that they take an image and they will give you the depth map of it. But what if you have a video? In this case, obviously there are some web sources, but mostly you have to buy a subscription from them. And that's the time that the depth scanner effect will save us. It'll work either with image or videos. And using this effect is pretty easy. Join my Discord, open asset channel, and download this effect. All the installation instruction will be in the file. After you install the effect, drop it on your layer, and you can see that immediately it'll make the depth map. But I don't want to make it complicated. You only need to know these 2: base resolution and edge enhancement. Actually, you don't need to even know them as well. They're just for quality. So just set the base on extreme and the edge on medium. That's it. But obviously right now, you cannot even see a single frame of your project because the project file is super heavy. So the best solution is just render this out and then import the render file as a new footage to your After Effects. And of course, delete this. And also the best practice for the images would be selecting one frame of it and take a screenshot from it, or render it out as a PSD file and import it to your After Effects again. Now that the depth map is in place, this is where the transition actually gets its personality, the gradient colors. Get this wrong and the whole thing falls apart. Get it right and it looks like you spent hours on it. Now it's time to drag your original footage into your comp again. And of course, there are a lot of effects that you can use in it for making a beautiful gradient color, but the best one is Colorama. But again, I don't want to make it complicated for you. You only need to understand output cycle. If you want to be quick, you have tons of options through the preset palette. There are so many pre-made presets that you can just go through them and use the best one. But of course, we're going to be professional and creative, so that's why we have the output cycle. But if you want to use it, first of all, you need some beautiful color palettes. And for finding that, grab a reference from wherever you want it. Wix Studio project, base 44, or literally you can take a screenshot from this video. Send it to ChatGPT and Claude and ask them to deconstruct the colors for you. And if you need more option, obviously just ask them. So right now you have a colors and you just need to apply them on your output cycle. Double click wherever you want and add all the colors that you received it from ChatGPT or Claude. Of course, you can play with them however you want it. And just in case, if you want to remove something from your cycle, just drag it out of the cycle. These are also the best combination that I personally found it through the internet. But of course, you don't want to leave this like this. Let's give it some movement to make it much more better. And that's why we need a cycle repetition. But the thing is, you have to be careful while you're using it, because it has a safe range, which is between 0 to 1. If you don't want to have a shitty thing like this, put the first keyframe on 0, go a little bit forward and put the second keyframe, and obviously play with it till you get the best colors that you want it. Bro, I've literally just told you to stay in the safe mode. And if you want to make it smoother, you can also add a Gaussian Blur and play with it till it's satisfied. And this is the part where everything clicks. We've got the depth map, we've got the colors, and now we combine them and we will build the transition. So first of all, you need to drop an original footage into your comp for the last time. Drop a gradient wipe effect and the same layer that you've made a gradient color on it. Choose your map from here, and now it's time to see the result. Once you play with the transition completion, you'll see a beautiful transition. And if you want to make it even better, you can add a bit softness to it. And this is gonna be the final transition. 3 steps and you've got a transition that look like it took hours. If you want a depth scanner and all the assets that I use through this video, they're all in my Discord channel, link in the description. And I've been getting more active on my Instagram lately, and I've posted a lot of short content down there, so don't forget to check that out as well. Go make something with this new knowledge and tag me on Instagram so I can actually see what you created. And like always, I'll see you in the next one.